guess there's not one answer to that question, but I'll try to sum it up. The percentage, like Bill said, percentage is very important. But what I've realized is, like, I don't know if anyone's familiar with the 70% rule. It's after repair value. So really simply, I'll give you an example. Like if you're looking at a house, you can sell after you repair. That's the ARV. It's $200,000. So okay, we know we can sell this house for $200,000. We won't get into why, real estate comps and so forth. So we basically say take 70% of that. So 70% of $200,000 is $140,000. That's the most we'll pay for that house. Okay.
So you're buying houses at 70%?
70%, and we'll minus our repairs. So if it's $40,000 through the repairs, then that means it's costing us $100,000. We put the $40,000 in it. That's profit of $60,000. That's not our net, because of that 30% of the minus the 70% from the 100%. Typically, your 10% of that's going to be carrying costs. We were talking about that earlier. Interest, your broker's fee. So to get to where Bill was coming up with the 15 and 20%, that's sort of how we look at the 20%. So on a $200,000 house, we're looking to possibly make around $40,000. Now, when that formula disappears, is if we're looking at houses under 150, we're doing enough deals now that we're not looking at it percentage-wise. I'm going to say if we can't make at least $30,000 to $35,000 on that deal, I'm not interested. Because if the 70% formula works and you're only making $20,000, I don't mean to undermine $20,000 if you're at the beginning and you want to do your first deal. $20,000 is a lot of money. But now we're beyond that, so we're looking to make at least $35,000 to $40,000. So that if things do go a little bit south, we're still walking away with $15,000 to $20,000. Now on the flip side of that, we're starting to look at some more expensive deals. You're getting into the $500,000, $1 million homes. You might not be able to get them at 70%, so you might have to drop it down to 80%, which means a lower percentage, but more dollar figures. So you got to kind of look at it both ways.